Kilroy! In this video, we're going to talk about the Burton Custom Kilroy. It's part of the new Kilroy line of things, which replaced the Nobodies. Now, it's directional, it's camber, it's an all-mountain freestyle board. It's one of Kevin's personal favorites. It's got a unique shape to it that really stands out. It's going to be one of those boards that when you have it, people are going to notice how the shape is different. Kilroy! 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 Fucking intergalactic space Jesus. This board features traditional camber. Do I still need to tell you people what this is, or can you figure it out on your own because snowboards have been made with it for 40 years now? Anyways, traditional camber. Tip to tail, the board has an arc like this. That's it. It gives you snap, it gives you pop, you have to load it up. If you don't fucking know that, you probably don't want this profile because this is not the board for you. This board is available in both 154 and 158. Okay, so let's take a look here at the Kilroy Customs flex pattern. It's just a hair past middle of the road, making it a little stiff. What you're going to notice is a little bit of play out in the tips, progressively stiffening up underfoot through the middle, and then just a hair torsional flex where you need it. It's not abundant, it's not overbearing. Overall, the flex of this board is playful yet dominant. It's one of those ones where you've got to know how to ride it in order to engage it properly. And this carries over to the stability of the board. In deep rutted out terrain, this board was amazing. It was only in the mildly rutted out terrain where I was pointing and it was skipping over the top that I noticed any type of chatter or anything that could be a vibration that resonated up through the bindings. While this isn't the poppiest board I've been on with traditional camber, it's got enough snap to it to get the job done. You know, you're going to want to just suck your knees up a little bit more. You're going to want to push into it just a little bit harder, and it's going to do what you need it to do. And that carries over to jumps. It's going to snap off of a lip just fine. Small, medium, large, it's got you covered. Finding the sweet spot in this board takes a little bit of time, and when you do, you're going to realize that it's pretty minuscule. The nose does have a little bit better of a pressing area than the tail just due to the shape of this board, but overall, the stiffer flex, the fact that this is a board you want to be slightly aggressive with when you ride, you're going to have to work for it, whether you're pressing on snow or on a rail. This is a board that's designed for high-speed buttering, high-speed jibbing. Overall, this board engages a carve relatively easily. It does have that proverbial wall that you hit where you can't engage it further. It feels locked in, but it won't let you drive it into a deep aggressive carve. It wants to hold on and just go for that elongated turn out. It doesn't snap out of a carve like most traditional boards would. It really just wants to drive it through as long as it can until it hits the apex of the turn, and then it mellows out. It's weird in a way that it doesn't want to let you drive it super aggressively. I would definitely recommend this board for someone that wants camber and is going to cruise the whole mountain. Someone that understands that 90% of the time they've got to bring their A game. They have to give 100%. Overall, for me personally, I felt like it was just another fucking snowboard. It did its job, but it didn't sit there and go, holy shit, this thing's amazing. While it is cool to look at due to the shape, and that does give it a unique story, it's just so meh. It's just another snowboard that does snowboard things in a sea of boards that are way more exceptional. The Kilroy Custom, part of the new Kilroy division of Burton. So how does this custom compare to other decks? The Live to Ride Abstract, the Sims Juice, the Rome Marshall. Alright, so now you've decided what snowboard you're going to get, and you're going to decide where you're going to buy it. If you're shopping local, awesome. Slap your local shop guys a high five and tell them they're killing it. But for those of you that are buying online, why don't you shop from one of the links we have down below? That way you support us and you get a deal on your snowboard. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. That way you can see all the relevant or irrelevant snowboarding content that we're putting out for you guys. So smash that bell down below. That way you're getting a notification. and I'll see you guys in another video.